What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit the subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, it's been a hectic week as far as, you know, this news coming out of Cabazon, California with, you know, all that's been discovered with this story about the missing 7-month-old child, Emmanuel Harrow. And his parents have just recently been arrested, both his mother and father, for murder. Now, today I'm not going to dwell on that story, but I'm going to dwell at things that are occurring after these parents have been arrested and stuff people are doing that's not good. I got to be honest with you. You know, I started YouTube 2.5 years ago. Well, 3 years ago, right? Somewhere around that time, I forget. I got to go back and look. But I've noticed since I've been doing these videos, and, you know, you get a fan following, and you get people that, you know, agree with you, and people that disagree with you. But I got to be honest, man, there's a lot of rumors coming out. I mean, I don't even know if I ain't going to say if they're true or not, because I most likely believe this type of stuff. But, you know, people are doing some unsavory things at that house, you know, both before and after these parents were arrested. You know, like, if you really sat back and looked, you know, there were people posted all out the house, you know, all hours of night, and people going over there and getting footage and stuff, which is nothing wrong with that. But there's some things that people cross the line on, and it's a big difference between being, you know, counted on to get news and up the spot news, and then being putting stuff out that's cringeworthy. Let me just say that. They're saying now people are breaking into the house and doing tours and stuff like that. I'm hearing this. They're doing tours, and people do. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Anytime it's a national or international type case, you always get people that do some of the stupidest shit to get coverage, views, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's right. This is a dead baby, or a baby that's presumed to be dead. They don't know where that baby is. And, you know, that place where them people were arrested just 48 hours ago is still a crime scene, whether you want to realize it or not. You know, details can be given by one of these two suspects as to where that child is, and if he's on that property, and you got people trampling all over a crime scene. An active crime scene. Whether they're there or not, that's still an active crime scene, because all the answers haven't been given. You know, and that's not right. And I'm just going to sit up here and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. You know, there are videos out there of people screaming and hollering at each other. The police are involved, and people supposedly going in there and trying to get inside the house and get footage. That's not right. That is not right. That's distasteful. And man, that's crazy. You don't even know if them people own that property or not. That could be a rented property. So you're trespassing on somebody else's property. Another thing is this. What are you trying to get out of this? They said it was blood on the floorboards that they collected and all this. Who wants to go into a crime scene where a baby was supposedly or presumably off that and get footage? What is that footage worth to you? Seriously. I mean, we really have to ask ourselves. It gets to the point where, you know, this stuff gets out of hand, and then it gets distasteful. You know, I mean, you can go and do things, but there's certain things I won't do, and there's certain things because I know how it reflects. I want my channel to be seen a certain way, and I'm more than sure that a lot of you guys out there that, you know, do true crime and media coverage and stuff for your own channel, you do too. But you got to understand something. A lot of what you do can come back to you in the future. And a lot of what you do might not get you the followers you want, but get you a lot of people that dislike you at the same time. There are a lot of people that put batteries in your back and have you as the front man or fall guy out there reporting, and you're thinking these people are in your corner, but they not. They'll have you go and do a dummy crash move, and you won't even know it, and you just for popularity. Shit is not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I was somebody before I got on YouTube. YouTube doesn't make me or break me. I do this because I want to, not because I have to. Now you can make a nice living off of doing this type of stuff, but people see through you. If you're not real, they see through that. And a lot of stuff people do a lot of times is pushing the envelope a little bit too far. There's some lines you cross you can't come back from. Something like that is distasteful. It is. You know, and don't get me wrong, I get on here and I say some of the craziest stuff about people that do things out here, you know, and I just speak from the heart about how I feel about it. But make no mistake, the way what I say in this room or what I say when I'm out reporting, I will say anywhere because that's who I am. And I want to just be honest with you guys. A lot of people out here that are doing stuff, they don't think about the repercussions that can come back from that. This is a dangerous thing to put yourself on the front page or the front lines of something and talk vehemently about it and mean what you say. Everybody wants to be the next celebrity sleuth or this or that. This is steps to this. It is. And sometimes, you know, you can't get to one level. You can only get so far until, you know, respect is due. And what I mean by that is, I might have said that wrong, but what I mean by that is this. When you see these people on these TV shows, these celebrity YouTubers or something, and they're invited onto these panels and stuff, these people establish themselves to be respected or to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? And it's a certain level of respect when you're dealing, especially with something, with the death of a child or something like that. Going to a crime scene and busting up in there after the police been in there and stuff like that, that's not a good look. That's all I want to say about that. This is not a good look. This little boy has not been found. There's a lot of questions that are unanswered. And going into a crime scene and trampling all over it and trying to get footage for views, clicks or whatever, or just to say you were there, or having tours, like they're saying they're paying people to do tours, what's worse? Somebody paying to tour a crime scene where a baby was supposedly killed, or those that pay for that type of stuff to go see it? What you think about that? There are a lot of people out here, man, that love cringeworthy material. And that's why you have some YouTubers and some TikTokers and some Instagram people that do some of the most vilest stuff, whether it's prank videos or something bothering people that are not bothering them, minding their business just to get a laugh or just to get some strange coverage. It's not right. Because I'm telling you, there's certain lines you go past you can't come back from. And it might be, you know, it might cost you your freedom. It could cost you your life. A lot of social media people look in the news, they die all the time. You know, from strangers or fans that want to meet them and just, you never know. But I mean, stuff like this is something you don't do. It's distasteful and it's disrespectful. And I just wanted to leave it at that. I mean, I don't think, you know, any of these people are bad people that they're doing. I don't know who it is. And I'm just talking about the situation. I'm not singling nobody out. I don't think they're bad people, but you can do bad things sometimes. And this right here is a bad thing. So, I mean, it's a certain level of responsibility when you get on camera and stuff like that, and you want to be seen a certain way, but you also have to have a certain level of respect for yourself. And doing something like that, it's not right. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Stop that kind of stuff, man, for real. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I mean, you would think some people that are in the true crime, you know, circle or whatever, or people that are aspiring to be somebody in the true crime sector would have better sense and better judgment than this. It's not right. See you in the next video. Take care.